Welcome to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I'm Steve the Unimpressed, and that we are back in 7 Days to Die. To start this episode, I plan to run around to some of the traders. I don't really have anything big that I need to accomplish in this episode. In one of the previous episodes, I think 2 episodes ago, I finished up the 4x4, and I believe last episode I was working on my new robotic sledgehammer thing down at the pillars. I don't have anything in particular that I need to work on in this episode. I'm just kind of running around collecting supplies, so what I thought I would do after I check on all the traders to see if they have anything exciting to buy is take myself over to the desert town and raid one of the large structures down there, or maybe not raid, but try to get up to the top of those where all the best stuff is hidden. There's a plan that I sometimes use to get up to the tops of those without having to go through the rest of the building, which sometimes works, and I've had it go terribly wrong a couple of times also. We'll see which way we'll see which way it goes this time. To do that, I'm actually going to bring my bedroll with me, which means that I should probably mark my base with a separate marker, because I have never bothered to do that. There. And with that, I will hop in the 4x4 and start visiting traders. Might as well start with this Trader Hugh, since it's right here anyway. I have been through all the traders, and I did actually find a few things worth buying. Not a lot, but apparently I have company I need to deal with. Stay down. Here at Trader Joel's, I got 2 books, 1 volume of Urban Combat, and a volume of Needle and Thread, which will allow you to make double pocket mods. I might already have known how to make some kind of pocket mod, but it won't hurt to know how to make more. And in a airdrop that I just kind of found that I had forgotten about, it must have been one that I never remembered to mark, I found the schematic for the bipod mod. So I can make those on my own now. I'm not sure what I need to make them. Let's just check on that quickly. Forged iron, glue, mechanical parts, and springs. Springs are a little difficult to come across, but the traders usually have them, or maybe not usually, but they have them now and then. So it's not difficult to keep a good stock of springs. Those are actually relatively cheap. I might start making those for any firearm that I'm going to sell. For now, though, let's get in the truck. Where is this zombie that's dying on a cactus? Well, I don't see it, so I'm not going to worry about it. What I will worry about is heading over to this building right here. This, I believe, is the Shotgun Messiah. Oh, there's a snake there. This is the Shotgun Messiah large location. I am not going to pick my way through this one place, or through every level of this place, but I will try and climb up on the roof and see if I can get anything good that way. Now, this requires a lot of wood frames, and I've done this a few times before. Basically, just keep jumping up and stacking wooden frames until you can get to the top. And most of the time, that works out okay. What can happen is that zombies that are already in the building will wake up, or are on the roof, will wake up and jump down next to your tower of wood frame blocks and start hitting them. And as soon as they break one that is near the bottom, the whole thing falls, and you fall with it. In fact, I've actually skipped a step. Let's go back down. This is the reason that I picked up my bedroll when I was at base. Because if that happens, what I want to be able to do is hit spawn on bedroll and spawn, you know, somewhere close to where I am. That way, it'll be a relatively simple matter to go back and get my things, although I will also leave a good supply of wood in the 4x4, because if I die somewhere up there, I won't have enough wood, or it'll take me a while to collect the wood I need to make enough wood frames to climb back to the top again. Since I actually do kind of need experience right now, it might be beneficial for me to raid this place, but I don't know if I'm going to have that kind of time. So I figured I might as well skip to the best stuff that's up at the top. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that should have gone a lot worse than it did. That fall probably should have killed me. Instead, I got a 9-minute-long leg sprain. Something not quite right about that. Well, see, now I'm in a bit of trouble. Because I'm down here with a sprained leg, and I mean, I can place wood frames and keep jumping back to the top, but every time you jump, it's bad for the sprain. I don't have the ability to make a splint, so I guess I'm just going to do that. See, now, if you're going to do this and cheese your way out of actually going through the building, you should remember that you want to start at least a block out from the base of the building, because at the top there tend to be little trim pieces like this that are occupying the space where you would place a block. I can't place a block in that space next to the wood, or next to the top. I can only place another one up, because it's actually on top of this trim piece, as far as the game code is concerned anyway. So that's what happened. I jumped up and tried to place the next one down. It placed here instead, and because I was in that same space, it forced me out this way, and I fell. But I did get back to the top, and I didn't, well, it didn't help my leg, but it didn't do further damage. So let's wander around up here a little bit and see what we run across. I know that on top of this thing here, there are likely to be some zombies. Oh yeah, I see a foot right there. Oh boy. Not only are there zombies, there are irradiated zombies. I'm just going to back up carefully and try to go down this ladder without waking any of them up. Okay, that worked out well. Let's go back here. I'm going to jump up a little bit higher so that I can see all of them. And I'll just shoot them from here. Well, there's no possible way this could go wrong, right? Well, other than that, I suppose. Ow. Well, okay. He died before he exploded. That's a good step. I did take some damage from his acid splash. But actually, if I'm lucky, none of the rest of these will wake up as I pick them off one at a time. Oh, well, I'll, have to reload the rifle for that. And since I'm getting sneak attack damage, at least a fair number of them should go down on the first shot. Let's leave the irradiated ones for last. Alright, next irradiated artillery. Can I get a second sniper shot? Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Okay, not as much trouble as I could have been in. However, those did not die. And that's probably not a good thing. Apparently, they're going to try to make their way back up to the top through the building, though, instead of coming and beating on my tower. I'm okay with that, I think. Oh. Now I have to fix this before I can pick it back up. Alright, here we go. We're in business again. Let's get up there and see if we can find anything good. Now, I'm going to use this trick in a couple of other places, because I really don't want to go inside this place right now. I just want to pick my way around the exterior. Nuts. Same problem. Now, for this particular point of interest, if I remember correctly, the best stuff is up on top of these. So that's the direction I want to go. Darn it. That is a lot of vultures. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Well, that went poorly. And that's why we changed our spawn point to be nearby. I completely forgot that the top of the rest of the building is also covered in irradiated zombies. So now I'm going to have to try to make my way back up there and get my stuff back. Let's see how well that works. On the bright side, my leg isn't sprained anymore. Oh, they're back. Wasn't really counting on them having moved back to the top of the building. Let's grab the stuff and run. Oh boy. Yep. Running is on the agenda. Arf. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, well, that could have gone worse. My leg is sprained again, but other than that, not too much consequence from falling off the building. Alright, let's just jump. I took the elevator back down, and now I only have to deal with the ones that are already at the bottom. Hopefully. Seem to have woken up quite a few of them, though. Kind of figured the spider zombies would make their way down here. I'm wondering where the other ones are. Anybody else? I could use some of that experience back. Maybe that's more than I really wanted. Come on down, more the merrier. I know I'm kind of pushing it here, but I already died once this episode. What's the worst that could happen? Is there a way in over here? Not really. There's a way to this part of the roof, though. He actually dropped some loot. Let me just take that. Starting to have a few too many again. Oh, now we're gonna have that problem. Oh, hey, perfect. I should probably get my carcass out of here before I die again, because it is almost nighttime, and, well, this many zombies at night is still incredibly likely to overwhelm me. Yep, I can still hear more beating on stuff inside trying to get out, so I am going to pick up my bedroll and escape to, I guess, the oil shale mine, because, well, that's where I can do some useful work tonight. Like I said, sometimes trying to bypass the interior of those places and just get straight to the stuff at the top works out well. Sometimes it doesn't. This time, it did not. Here, I could use the experience. Could use whatever loot he dropped, too. Actually, yeah, I really did need the loot he dropped, because I don't have any antibiotics with me. I haven't put any of those in the truck yet. We can see the sunlight on the horizon, so it's about time for me to sign off. This was not a particularly successful episode for me, but you did at least get to watch me fall from a high place several times. In Minecraft, that would have killed me. And my mining did get me up to another skill point, so I'm going to run over to Fortitude and put that in the Machine Gunner perk before I forget about it. I just need one more level of that if I can get it, and I'll be able to craft a Quality 3 M60, and I'm hoping to do that by the next Horde Night. Well, whether we make it or we don't, we've seen that Horde Nights are not nearly as deadly to me as trying to raid places that I'm not actually prepared to raid. So maybe I'll have to, actually prepare to raid that and try to do it the traditional way in the future. Thank you for watching. Let me know how things are going in your 7 Days to Die world down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Goodbye and God bless.